What's up, summoners? King Blair here. So today we're gonna be doing some RTA, which I have not done in a very long time. I've been kind of slacking on the RTA, but I did get some spicy new units to try out. The last time we were trying out Spes. So hopefully today we'll do a little bit of RTA and chill, and we're also gonna be doing a discussion later on about the hero that comes out actually tomorrow, which is going to be Politis. Politis. I'm probably saying this wrong and I'm butchering her name. But we're going to talk about Politis, the implications that she has, and what's good, what's bad, and all that good stuff later on. But yeah, so we'll start with RTA while we wait for more people to join. And yeah, just get some spicy stuff going on. So let's just start some RTA matches. We'll put some music in the background. We'll kind of chill. You know, not taking it too seriously in RTA. This season is interesting to say the least. And we're still quite a few ways from the end of the season. So I've just been starting to take it slow again and just talk to you guys while we do some fights and chill and all that good stuff. But while we do that, let me put some little bit of a chill music in the background while we do these fights. Alright. But yeah, I started to do a little bit more TA. I've been taking a break because I was getting really upset because I was losing a lot of fights recently. And it's mostly because I don't have my teams together well. I'm still trying to figure out the new meta that's like developing, and I feel like a lot of people already figured it out. But it's interesting, and I'm starting to figure it out. So I'll hopefully be able to climb a little bit more. But I'm still trying to stray away from RTA, except for when I stream, because it gets pretty toxic, right? If I play too long, I start getting upset. But yeah, let me see what you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff she shuts down. Hey, what's up, James Sue? But yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna do some fun little RTA. We're starting off going against none other than Fairy Tale Teneria herself. I usually have started first picking her for myself recently, so it's interesting to see other players pick her. I don't want to overcommit and pick SSB here, even though I do want to pick her because they might pick Last Rider Crawl or something in that nature. And because it's just first pick, I have no idea what team they're going to go. They could end up going Cleave if they wanted to. So I'm debating if I want to go Cerise or Roana or just General Purgis. I might just go General Purgis just for fun. just for fun, and also because he does give some push-up. Maybe force him to bring a Cerise and overcommit to the control playstyle. So we'll see what he decides to pivot into, since F10 at first pick is actually really strong at this point. Everyone's using F10A. Okay, so yeah, he did have the Last Rider Crawl. That's what I imagine. So what do we want to pivot to here? Do we want to just ignore the F10A and start counting the rest of the draft and ban her out, or do we want to answer the draft? I might try to answer the draft, and I might actually pick Rowana SSB here. Or Rowana Elena, but that'd be kind of toxic. Let's just pick. Do I want to? Yeah, let's just pick the SSB right now. Hey, what's up, dudes? Yeah, I usually start taking F10, so I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with this team. But it's in his court. He has all the advantage here because he's the one that was able to secure the F10 and I wasn't, which kind of sucks. So he's going very aggro, which makes me feel like he's gonna ban the SSB. I really do think he's just gonna ban the SSB and call it a day, and just DPS me down. That's what I'm getting at with what he's picking. Champsy wouldn't be the great. Champsy would be okay. Let's pick Champsy since Champsy can actually reach the back line and things like that. We could also go Elena or Rylet. Rylet would also be a really good option here. But let's just go Champsy and let's just ban out the Last Rider Crawl. So that way we can eat it. Yeah, that's what I imagine. When I saw him go full DPS, I was like, no way he lets SSB go through, right? So maybe this should hopefully be enough. We should be able to survive the Arbiter Villager for the most part, so. I don't think they announced that they're going on live today. I don't think they announced it this time. They usually do, but I don't think they announced it this time. I wonder if he'll hold the S3 this time. Okay, so he's using it. So he's actually going to be hitting my General Purgis here. And he does miss on the Rana, which is really, really nice. And we're gonna get to S3 here. Nice. He landed like no Devos. Yeah, counter Shadow. See? Counter Shadow pulling in that work. And hey, what's up, Jero? All right, what do we want to do? Do we want to burn now? I feel like it's kind of early to do the the S3. Yeah, it's too early to do the S3. Oh, that is so weird. I forget that if the Stene is the one with the highest if the Stene is the one with the highest attack, it doesn't matter that she stealthed it. She will always go onto him. This is good for him because this forces me to not be able to do the it makes it so I can't cleanse the glancing hit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's as long as it's highest HP. That's what I meant to say. Thanks, Tab, for finishing that out for me. All right, we have. I think we win here. There's not a lot he can do, right? Except just like wait or something. But like we just popped the S3 here, and then we do give the Landy the full S3, but we'll be protected. No immunity? Yeah, it's kind of weird that he doesn't have immunity on his units. Look, oh, look at that Champsy doing that work, dude. Champsy putting in that work with the counter set. Holy moly, I love counter set Champsy, dude. It's so good. This dude is probably so confused. He's like, why am I getting counter attack, bro? Oh, that's great. That was fun. That was a good time. I love Champsy. I need to finish him off. He's actually not even 6-star Awakened, fully Mulagorad, or I-90'd, and he already does so much. But yeah, my Rana is also not fully... She's not fully built either. So let me show you guys the Rowana. And the Champsy. They do pretty good. Oh yeah, dude. It's... Win rate's not great right now. I've been moving it up though. I was like at 49% and I slowly started to pull it back up. It's not a must. I mean, you can use them on lifesteal. I just like them a lot on this build. I do still have to like I-90 the rest of his stuff, and he'll be pretty nice actually. I think he'll be pretty nice once I awaken him and once I give him the I-90 on these 3 pieces. So he'll be really tanky and really strong, which is really, really nice. Counter set is really good though. I agree. It's just so freaking good. Also the Roana, the reason why she's so low HP is because the gear happened to roll a lot into defense. Still have to finish maxing this out. Still have to give her I-90 on the boots, which I can actually do this right now, but I kind of want to find better boots for her. These boots are kind of like whatever, but like I don't farm Golem to get the boots. So I might just I-90 this just because, and then I still have to finish upgrading this, but a lot of my other heroes take priority over her right now. And she does her job without everything fully maxed out. So I might just, let me just do that right now. Yeah, Golem boots are weird, dude, but I don't farm Golem, so I don't want to, I'm just gonna reforge them. I have way too many Golem materials that I'm never gonna use, right? Like, look, there's no Golem piece waiting for me. So I'm just going to use it on this, even though I think it's terrible stats for her. At least it has defense, which is nice, and it has health and some FRS, which is, again, it's every little bit helps. But alright. And I put some music up. I forgot to do that earlier. So let me know if y'all can hear the music and if it's too loud or anything. But okay, Marana, I mean, she does her job. She doesn't need to have, like, the most broken things in the world to be super strong. We'll talk about Politis a little bit later on while we get more people. Hey, what's up, TC? Once we get to like about 50 people, after we finish that next fight, we'll start talking about Politis, and then we'll go back to RTA. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Is do some RTA, just chill, talk, have fun, enjoy RTA meta, and then we'll talk about Politis once more people join, and we can have that conversation, and then we'll go back to RTA. But it's gonna be really tight. I think Politis is gonna be a good unit. Not even looking at her damage ratios, which are out, by the way. Her damage ratios are out. Not even looking at the damage ratios, it's still really, really, really good. Like, she still looks really good just because her base kit is so good. Alright, so they banned Cerise. I usually started first picking Fairy Tail Tenebria, which I also have to... There's so much stuff I've been slacking on, like Molagora stuff, Catalyst and stuff like that. I've been slacking on hard. Like, I still have to Molagora the S3 to finish this off. I've been slacking a lot on my units, y'all. I've been slacking on E7 recently. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been slacking on E7 recently. A lot of my units are like half-baked builds. I'm just waiting for charms for the most part, and then on catalyst, which will take some time. But we'll get there. But yeah, I've been first picking Fairy Tail Tenebria because people tend to overcommit to counter control, or they'll try to ignore her, and then you put something that they can't ignore, and then it's like, then they get drafted in a corner, right? So right here, I'm surprised he didn't pick up the A Tywin, and he picked up the Stena this early. It's pretty early to pick Stena. I'm debating if I want to go Bruiser or commit to the control draft. I'm still deciding. Let's just pick the double knight. It's always nice to have, so let's just get the Ross and the A Tywin.
Should we get started?
Hey, what's up, Camway? If you can pity, man, Cerise is right around the corner, dude. Play with Aether? Nah, dude. It's too hard for Aether right now, dude. It's way too hard for Aether. Oh, wow. He picked all the SSB counters. I don't get SSB. Okay, so he did decide to commit to anti-control. So these last two picks are going to be, like, full DPS to try to get some damage off. Oh, I don't know who I want for the last one, though. I'm tempted to put Kayron and just ban out the Last Rider Crawl. This does put me really susceptible to SSV, though. Last pick. If I do this, he just picks SSV last pick right here. And then I'm in trouble. And then he'll just ban the top model Luluka. That's probably what he'll do if I pick Kayron. Alright, let's see if my prediction is right. I could put this or I could put Akali. Let's try Kayron. And most likely, he's going to pick up SSB right here. I don't see why you wouldn't. Like, just slap on the SSB right here. And then... Oh, he picked F Flurry. Oh, huh. Interesting. Does he ban Kayron then? Interesting. I guess this is to counter the F10A, but like, you already have the Champsy and Rowana. It's a little odd. It's a little bit of an odd pick for him. He's gonna start going on the F10A, but I'd rather the rest a little bit later. Yeah, I wish I had the RB. And hey, what's up, Godwin? Dude, oh my goodness, I just got that. I'm pretty sure this is to counter the F10A, right? But that means he has to use the S3 here. I mean, I don't mind losing the turn with F10A. That's the thing. I really don't mind losing the turn with F10A. Like, okay, I don't get my S3 off. Okay, and we resisted anyway. I'm still gonna do it because, like, we have immunity on most of our units, so... Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. I kind of feel bad. Watch us hit the F Flurry too. We hit everyone, dude. Oh, man. That would make me big salty, dude. Dude, I would be big salty right now, dude. I hit the F Flurry and the Rowana. I'd be pretty salty. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'll be pretty salty.
This won't be an easy fight.
Cause I don't think he comes back from this, does he? Like, I really don't think he comes back from this. But yeah, dude, that's what this is. F Flurry 101. Why people hate F Flurry, like picking F Flurry sometimes. I just want to get rid of her because she's pretty annoying. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we just kill with Kayron when my Kayron takes the turn. So once we take Kayron's turn, we have the knife. It should be pretty easy. Yeah, I know. This is so sad, dude. This dude got Omega RNG'd. Like, he can't touch me right now. He's at his... He just loses here. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay, US3? Cool. Hope that you strip my attack buff. That's the only buff he'd want to strip here with Layla, is the attack buff. He doesn't get the attack buff strip. We soulburn with Kayron, and I'm pretty sure we just sweep the team here. Yeah, that was rough. I did change my Charon build recently. So I'm running a damage Charon now. I wanted to put the gear on other units that would make them better. Like it made my SSB a lot better and my stun a lot better. And I wasn't using Charon enough to justify giving him the speed gear. It made me really sad to take the build off of him, but it was for the better. But that was easy. Alright, now that we are all here, let's talk about Politis. Since that's part of the thing, we'll come back to RTA. We're doing pretty good right now. I always do good on stream, but I'm starting to figure out the draft. It's just mostly abusing F10A. F10 is so broken right now, dude. Like, you can just abuse that character and just climb so hard. But okay, let's get to the YouTube video, and then let's start seeing Politis. One thing I want to give a shout out to. So, one of the people asked me, that the people that are creating the site, right? Before we get to Politis, the people who created the site, they're trying to create a hub for all the Epic 7 stuff. So they have like things like updates, they have things that like unit analysis that they want to do in the future. They have tools that you can use, like for example the damage calculator, and it'll link you directly to the damage calculator. So they're trying to create a hub for Epic 7 for newer players, and then they also have things like cups and cup announcements, like Shotgun Shogun stuff. It's kind of a cool place. Go check it out if you want and just see some of the stuff they have and some of the tools they have. I think it's pretty cool, and if we get more awareness, that'd be awesome. So, because it has a lot of potential. But okay, we'll be using the damage calculator, and then let's pull up Politis' kit. Also, let me put on my camera. So, it sounds like Politis people are very split on how they feel about her. There are people that are like, yes, kill cleave, cleave needs to die, and the cleave forever. Then there are people who are like, the cleavers usually are like, cleave is dead, I'm quitting the game, it's over for me, like there's no more cleaving in Epic 7, cleave is dead, right? That's the other one. And then of course there's the one that are just like, she's just another unit, doesn't really affect me, I don't really care much for cleave or for Politis, it's whatever, right? So we're pretty split, right? Everyone's pretty split on Politis. So who's Politis, right? She's a unit that's coming out. Apparently she's only getting the banner for 1 week, which I think is weird, and I feel like it's a mistake. Hopefully they're doing switching that to 2 weeks, because it's a new unit. I don't think they should just run her for 1 week. That'd be really weird. But okay, so stat-wise. So Politis stat-wise, she's going to be kind of a debuff mage, right? Very, very standard mage stats. Very decent attack, right? This is decent, right? It's pretty good, actually. Pretty good attack. Okay health, you know, like the health's not great. The speed is a little bit on the slow side. 106 is slow, right? That is not fast. It's a little bit on the slow side. It's lower than Bazaar. It's slower than a lot of different units. So not the biggest speed. The defense, really good defense. Again, most mages share very similar base stat with like speed switching up a little bit. But defense, very strong defense. Self-imprints is effectiveness, which again is always nice for your debuffers to have effectiveness self-imprint. It just makes it so you don't have to worry about giving them effectiveness as much if you do manage to get it. And she does have very high starting effectiveness. 30% starting effectiveness is really, really good. So that really, really good. So from the stats, we can already see that she's going to be primarily a debuffer, right? And let's just kind of talk over the kit, because I haven't talked about it before and gone over things like that. People can ban Politis. We'll talk about that and Cleaver and everything else like that. There's a lot of people that are complaining about Politis. We'll talk about if it's a must pull or not. I think she's going to be really strong though, regardless. Alright, so the skill 2, they open right with it. They just want to slap you in the face. They just want to show you what she can do. This skill extends to just beyond cleaves. There is a lot from this S2. This is one of the most packed S2s we've seen in a while, right? It's a very strong S2. First, straight up, doesn't matter if you have immunity. Doesn't matter if she's stunned. Doesn't matter if she's level 1. Doesn't matter if she's Mulagord. She doesn't need Mulagord or any of this stuff. She cuts combat readiness increases to the enemy. So you're not mitigated by this. It's only the enemy by 50%. What this means is units like Challenger Dominion and units like Athletica don't push up as much. Oxlots is the same thing. Oxlots only pushes 50% now, which is still a lot for Oxlots, but we'll see the second part. And there's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is everyone's like, oh, Oxlots pushing 50% is still a lot. Oxlot's doing this, it's still a lot. Why are people complaining? You can still use Oxlots. But then they kind of ignored the fact that she has a second part to the S2. A lot of people think that it's just the combat readiness push and that's it. And they're like, you can just ignore it. It's not that big of a deal. You can just get past it. But that's not the only thing that this passive does. This passive also does an AoE attack when they use a non-attack skill. So like Oxlot's S2. And activates Tranquility. Tranquility decreases buff duration. This takes off immunity. And gives her a 30% combat readiness push. So when you start thinking about things like Oxlots, right? And you start thinking of like combat readiness bar. If they're using Oxlots, they're going to have pretty fast units still. Because most people are going to have fast Politis. I'm pretty sure people are going to do like speed effectiveness for the most part. Like 230, 240 speed Politis. Will cut most things in this game because it's a 30% CR push and you're stopping the opponent. It's really, really like you are cutting 50%. It's only 50. Like the Athletica CDOM combination with CDOM and Athletica combination, you go from getting 60% on your CDOM to only getting 30%. So if you want to do Athletica CDOM, that means that your CDOM has to be like over 220 speed because she's already getting 30%. And she's also going to have to be on immunity because if you put this unit on Abyssal Crown and you don't have immunity on your CDOM, when you do the S3 with CDOM, boom, you get hit by this skill, you're done. That's it. That's your turn. Not only are you going to get cut, not only are you going to get stripped of your immunity, if you don't have immunity, you're getting stunned. And this is literally just the S2, right? It's just the S2. We haven't touched any other of the skills. This S2 is actually packed, right? It's a really, really big cut. And it's one of the reasons people are saying cleave is not in a great spot. And this is where the argument opens up, right? Is cleave dead? And we'll talk about the rest of the kit in a second. But long answer short, not really. But it's a huge hit to cleave. It's still a unit that's going to counter cleave. But I don't think cleave is dead. Cleave will never be dead. Cleave will never die, right? Like there will always be cleave teams. There will always be people pushing the cleave teams. It'll just become a lot harder, a lot more creative. You'll have to get a lot more creative, right? And we'll look at damage ratios in a second. But this is just the S2, y'all. I could literally not have talked about her ratios. And her S2 is already like, okay, this is really good. Like, this is not talking about damage. This is not talking about debuffs. This is legit just cutting by 50%, having the mage class, and being able to attack the opponent, cut in, and take off immunity. That's huge. That's already a lot for one unit to be able to do that. No damage, no anything. There are units that it does more than just cleave. It does affect Arby. It affects T-Surin. It affects Falconeer Clury. Think about it. Falconeer Clury doing an S3 will trigger this skill, right? So that part is okay. That's cool, right? And then Falconeer Clury is getting cut and is not taking as like a million turns. So there's a whole list on Reddit, I think, of how many units are actually affected by Politis, and the list is huge. There are a ton of units that are affected by this 50% cut, and then there's a ton of units on top of that are affected by the activating a skill 2 AoE attack that strips and gives her combat readiness. Right, there's a lot of interactions with this unit. She has a very high ceiling, and we haven't even looked at damage ratios, right? And this is just S2. We haven't even looked at the S3, right? So already the S2 is insane. Doesn't require Mola either. This skill can have 0 Mola. She still does her job. For early game players, and I see a lot of you guys asking me in the chat, is this a unit you need to consider grabbing? You need to know that there's a really good chance Cerise or Deanne are right around the corner. And Smoggy likes to do this. They like to release a really strong unit that's not limited, and then they like to rerun a limited unit right after. They do it all the time, right? So you can expect that it's probably around the corner. You can always wait to see what's released and then make that decision for yourself. But if you're a new game player and you struggle with cleave, and cleave is very popular in the lower ranks of Arena, this is a really good deterrent. So if you're someone that struggles with cleaving or cleave teams, especially earlier game players, this unit will definitely help you, right? I already have counters to cleave. I don't necessarily need her, but the fact that she has so much pressure, especially in an arena defense standpoint, is really good, right? So this is just S2. We haven't even looked at the rest of the kit. Very strong unit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure YDCV hates his unit. She's very strong. TC, my friend, like you mentioned, Cleave is not in the best state in the world after this unit. The S3. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, Amortegos, if you struggle with Cleave, definitely consider picking her up. Make sure you know that there's a Cerise rerun banner potentially, and Cerise is another broken unit that you need to try to get if possible, right? But she will be just a good unit to have in your roster, and she will always be relevant in some way or form. Now the S3. This S3 combos so well with the S2 because, again, she's the mage class. The mage class is just stacked with artifacts, with CC artifacts. This skill 3, if you come with the skill 2, if they use a non-attack skill, you will proc this skill. You'll strip immunity, right? Because it reduces buff duration by 1 turn. So immunity set is basically gone. You cut into whatever unit's coming next. And then you can come in with this S3 that decreases hit chance and applies unable to be buffed. Decreased hit chance is a really annoying debuff. Unable to be buffed stops a lot of teams. They're kind of falling in love with unable to be buffed. I feel like Smage has really just started slapping unable to be buffed on everything. Like, F10 has this now. She has this now. By Sarah got a buff, and it's now like 100% to land unable to be buffed. Like, they look like they're really liking unable to be buffed debuff for some weird reason. It's like they're loving it or something. It's weird. I don't like it. It's weird. But yeah, I would always wait to see what the next banner is, of course. So that's always the thing. I'm gonna pull for her regardless. But this S3 is really annoying, and it's another AoE attack, and she's a mage. You guys see why Crown is so good, because she doesn't need Lela Violin, because you can come in with the skill 2, right? If you put her against a team that has to set up with a non-attack skill, like Falconeer Clury, right? Let's say they pick Falconeer Clury, and they attack with Falconeer Clury, and they don't go for her. She will trigger this skill, take off immunity, potentially stun any target that doesn't have immunity buff, and then come in with another AoE attack that applies unable to be buffed again. And it's just like, come on, dude. Like, cut me some slack, bro. Like, what the heck? It's pretty good. Crown is everywhere, dude. Crown is everywhere. So it's a really annoying, really annoying skill. Yeah, I need to get more crowns, dude, because everyone needs it. But again, there's also the potential for DPS, and we'll look at that if it actually works. But yeah, she's gonna do a lot against Cleave. So again, S3, really strong S3. Really good cohesive kit, right? And they kind of show it here. Back in your Clury, right? He soul burned it to be guaranteed the hit on Rylet. But now it's like, oh, you try to hit my Rylet with back in your Clury? Okay, let me just strip your whole team, and now let me just unable to be buffed your whole team and set up glancing debuff. And now your whole team is essentially like neutered. And then of course the S1, they had to give it a stun, 40% chance, and they had to give it something to give her extra turn. I think they literally ripped off like other mages S1s, right? It's whatever, you know. It's like the Soul Burns, whatever. It's nothing crazy. I think the S3 has a decent cooldown. Yeah, 4 turns. It's the same as F10. They're literally making like mages have like 4-turn cooldown ultimates, some crazy S2, and then like some way to cycle. Like, it looks like that's their new mage game design perspective. That's one. Again, that's just annoying because this just makes it so like while you're waiting for your things to come back up, you can just stun the enemy who's unable to be buffed right now. So like, just slap them in the face, right? So does SSB counter? So we'll talk about that in a second. But it's pretty annoying, right? So that's the kit. This is trash. This artifact is actually garbage. I don't know why you would want to use this. I guess if they try to focus her down, but like Abyssal Crown's just... This is competing with things like Abyssal Crown. This is competing with things like Lela Violin. This is competing with DPS artifacts like the Guild Wars artifact and like the F10A artifact. Like, are you really going to put this over all those other artifacts that can just win you the fight? This one may win you a fight occasionally. And it may be kind of a cool strat to pull a level 50 Politis, right? Since she doesn't need to be level 60. And just let her die, right? It could be cool. It could be fun. But like you need it plus 30 and you're competing with all the other ones. So, it's odd, right? So, all right, overall thoughts on Politis right now. So, is she strong? Is she gonna be OP? Should you pull? Does she have counters? All that good stuff, and then we'll look at some of the damage ratios, right? So yeah, the artifact's not great. It looks like fun, I guess, if you haven't maxed out. But it's really weird. But yeah, that's all these units are typically being put to counter other units. So you mentioned Rowana. The thing about Rowana is she will heal, but she's not gonna be pushing by 20%. She's only pushing by 10%. So there's that. Rowanna's G perk, yeah, you can cut, but like at that point, it's like, what team are you running at that point? Like SSB, Rowanna, G perk? I mean, yeah, but there mages have a lot of options. So, is cleave dead? And this is the question that everyone's asking, right? Because when you look at Politis' kit, the thing that everyone's looking at is this S2, right? Cleave doesn't always rely on combat readiness pushing, and it doesn't always rely on CR pushing. This just makes it considerably harder for them to create good cleaves. Cleaves will definitely adapt. Emo Rin is a good option. Cleaves can potentially pick her instead and take it away. Cleaves can switch to cleave hybrids where they can play with F10A and with a Tywin, right? So instead of cleaving straight up, you're cleaving and controlling. That's another option that they have. So start with the traditional cleave and switch to a control type cleave. That is another option that they have. SSB can actually trigger against this person because she does have a lot of AoE skills. So SSB can still do good. Cleave can also still run the Cerise cleave, right? Where every unit is fast and they just have Cerise as a way to slow them down and set up, right? You can still have Cerise slowing you down and you can still set up with your fast DPSs like T-Surin, RB, and all that other stuff, right? Oxlot still pushes by 30%. The other option that they have is to make Oxlot's cleaves have immunity, which makes things harder. The other thing is implement units that can counter her, such as Emo Rin, potentially including units that can like take her out early on. There's a lot of things Cleave can do. Like OP Sigrid cleaves are also still okay. Bazaar cleaves is still okay because Bazaar, this doesn't affect Bazaar. May not be able to hit her 100%, but Bazaar can still push the rest of the enemy back, right? So I definitely do think they're gonna have, Cleave will definitely have to adapt, right? There's a lot of things that Cleave is gonna have to do, and it's gonna be considerably harder for them. The reason why she doesn't, it's not her that's killing Cleave by herself, right? And a lot of people are like, just ban her out, right? Can a Cleave player just pre-ban Politis? There already is quite a few cleave counters out there in the meta, whether you know that or not, or whether you have them in the build or not, right? Like Sage Ball can destroy cleave teams. Celine can do a lot of work against cleave teams. Kaon can do a lot of work against the non-conventional cleave teams, right? Like cleave teams already had a lot of counters in the back, but this is rough. The other one that a lot of people were mentioning is Vivian. So Vivian's another option that cleave players have, because her S2 only reduces the buff duration by 1 turn, right? So that's one of the things that a lot of people are also looking is potentially implementing Vivian into their cleave teams instead of using your traditional Sidon. Because with Vivian, you can set up attack buff, you can set up immunity buff for 3 turns, and then most people aren't going to run Leleval in. So Vivian can set up that immunity for 3 turns, and then Politis can't do anything against that. You can cleave with Last Rider Crow, who can set up immunity for 2 turns, and then that way you won't be stopped down by the S2 and S3. So there are workarounds, right? She's not the end all be all of all cleave teams. Like there are other things. It's just her along with all the cleave counters that are in the meta right now. It makes cleave very hard to pull off. So is it dead? No, but it's considerably harder and it's gonna be rough, right? it's like Cleave already wasn't one of the most popular playstyles. Cleave was already, in RTA at least, Cleave was not the meta strat. It never has been in RTA. Cleave has never been the meta strat in RTA. It's always been just an annoying option that people don't like to go against. But people eventually build counters to it. And this is just another counter to Cleave teams. In Arena, this is going to be pretty big. Because, I mean, people in Arena are already running F10A and Cerise to counter Cleave teams. And then just speed racing. But this makes it so you don't necessarily have to speed race. So this might actually bring back the super tanky Arena defenses, which I'm not super happy about. But there's a good chance they will come back because she is in the mix. That you can run a lot more tankier teams again with T-Cern, FCC, her, and maybe like a Rylet. Because now they can't really cleave you since you have all these. She just kind of stops cleaves. So in Arena, we might go back to a tank meta, which I'm not super happy about. Because I was kind of enjoying Arena now that it's not all tanks. It's more aggressive. But this might slow down Arena again. So she will. There's a good chance she'll become a staple. Right? SSB will go back to being. Like, you'll start having to put Roana, Last Rider Craw, FCC, her, and T-Cern or something crazy like that, right? Just because she's probably going to be used a lot in Arena defense. Most likely, right? Because she does a lot. And Cleave is always, in Rush Hour, that's always what people try to do is Cleave. And even in lower ranks, people are always trying to Cleave. And she's a unit that if you put her on there, she does the job by herself. You don't need to have another unit to counter Cleave, right? So it's nice. And hey, thanks, Caleb. Yeah, we finished Legend last week. So I got a little bit of experience of the Legend Arena meta. And it was interesting. I liked it. I liked that it was not all tanked and the fights went pretty fast. But she has a good chance to make everything go slow again. So in Arena defense, she'll be very strong. I really do think in Arena defense, she'll be very strong. In RTA, she's going to be a really strong counter pick. And it's going to slow the meta down a little bit. There's a lot more units that people don't realize that she counters. Like, first picking Falconeer Chloe could be dangerous now. Right? It's tough. And her banner, people are saying it's 1 week. But there's a lot of units that she interacts with. People are saying she could potentially be a pseudo counter to Arbiter Vildred. Which is the one that I think is interesting. Because she does stop Arbiter Vildred from getting as much CR push. Right? 50% is still 50%. But like if you're running like a slow cleave and you kill and you like stun RB turn 1 and then he like waits the turn and then you kill him, she does actually stop Arbiter Builder from reviving to 100%. Right? So you theoretically could counter Arbiter Builder with her, right? Kind of like a maybe counter, not really a counter, but like it could be. The T-Cern one is pretty big because T-Cern relies a lot on that 30% CR push. It gives you a lot more time to set up AoE, and it doesn't allow the T-Cern to cycle you out as fast. She also does have a lot of ways to reach T-Cern when she goes into stealth. She can do the S3 and hit, or Roana S2 passive. If people are doing Roana T-Cern, if you put her on there, although that's not the best thing in the world because then the S2 would actually like proc her and then you get a heal off the Roana. So I don't know. It's interesting. Roana can actually do pretty good against her. So all in all, she's going to be a good unit. She's definitely going to see play. I don't like, she's not going to be broken. I don't want to say that. Like in Arena, there'll be a lot of her in Arena. But in RTA, it's like, you can't just pick her. Because if you pick her into like a 4 horseman comp, what is she going to do? She's going to stare at Last Rider Crawl and like, what? Do nothing. Right? So like, more of a counter pick for RTA. I don't think she's going to do anything to like F10A. Like F10A is just going to eat her up for breakfast. It's a fire unit against F10A Cerise. Like, she's not doing anything to control teams. She's not really doing anything to a Tywin. Right? But she's doing a lot to cleave. Right? And her presence alone is a big threat. So she's going to be more of a counter pick in RTA. Good chance to be a staple pick in Arena defense. And then a good option for Arena offense and a good option for Guild Wars offense. Right? So overall, pretty good unit, right? Would I say must pull? If you really hate cleave, it's a really good option that's a lot easier to build than something like T-Cern. It's a lot easier to build her than it is to build something like a Celine or a General Purgus, right? It's a one unit that does really well against cleave. So for early game players, it is nice to have if you struggle against cleave. But for overall purposes, is she a must pull? If you already have other units to deal with cleave, you don't necessarily need her. If you want to climb higher in arena defense, it could be useful to have her in your arena defense. So I wouldn't say she's a must pull. She's definitely something you should consider though. I'm definitely going to pull for her, of course. I have the resources. I already have all the limiteds. And she definitely seems something that I want to have in my arsenal. I probably won't build her right away unless I just like slap on sample gear on her, since she already does her job with like mediocre gear. She's not a high mola unit either. Like, she doesn't really need that much mola. Her S2 doesn't need any mola. And then her S3 only really needs like, this is probably the only skill that needs mola. Because you had, not this one. The S3. The S3 you probably do 1 mola on it. Just because the S3, it'd be nice to be able to land the debos on the S3, right? That's how you're countering the cleave, is doing the S2 into the S3. The S1 you don't need it. Again, it's another place where it'd be nice. So she's not going to be a very hard to build unit. So like for early game players where you don't have as many resources and just want one quick counter to cleave, you can just easily build her. But she does have counters as well, right? She's not going to just stop everything. But, alright, now let's see the damage. Because the other thing that cleave can do, so like for my cleave players out there that are wondering, man, am I really dead? Let's see if we can actually incorporate her. So I know her ratios are actually out. So let's say you give her the Wonderland Tenebria. Which I have no idea how you call that artifact. How do you call the... While we do this, I'm going to put some Wyvern in the background. But how do you call the F10 artifact? I actually don't know. I know I pulled it, but I don't remember what the artifact even does, right? Like, what's the name of the artifact? I know it does extra damage on a non-attack skill, right? When it's not your turn, it does damage. Okay, let's do that, and then let's step away while we do some wyverns on the side. Okay. I don't know what it's called, but we'll pretend she has it. Let's just give her let's not give her anything for now. We'll see later. Let's say you go for a full DPS build. She does have pretty good attack, so let's say you give her an attack set. For whatever reason, right? Let's give her 300 critical hit damage. What? Wait, there's something wrong. Oh. This is attack, not attack percent increase. Okay. So let's say you give her really good offensive stats. Not terrible. Let's say you give her attack buff, right?
This is your end.
It's decent. It's not great though. It's just okay. Like if you give her a damage build, let's say you don't. Let's pretend you don't have attack buff first, right? So let's say you give her like a standard like DPS build. You know, she has pretty good base attack, pretty good base. Like you can probably get the critical hit damage. Let's do something more realistic at 250, right? 10k is it's not bad, right? If you give her something like Portrait, and then that's not terrible. It definitely can do some stuff. If you go the F10 artifact, then you do get a lot more damage from that. But it's only on the S2, right? So there is that. So with no attack buff, 4k attack, 250 critical hit damage, this is like your full DPS. She's doing okay damage. It's nothing insane. It's not crazy. So cleave players can still probably use her. I mean, 5k is 5k. Let's say you go lower and let's say you like decide to just have the same one that you have for countering. Like this is your normal one. So without giving her anything, right? Just her natural damage is going to be this much against units like Arbiter Builder. It's not crazy. Her ratios aren't insane. But let's see what you guys are saying for the crazy stuff. Let me read what I was saying. Carl, it's really hard for cleave. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's gonna be really hard for cleave. I don't think it's dead, but I trust cleave players. Cleave players are pretty big brain, to be completely honest with you. Cleave players know how to like survive and adapt. It's just gonna require you to have a way bigger roster. That's the problem, and way better gear. Like cleave actually became a whale strat at this point. You need insane gear and you need insane units. Like you need really good units. But let me see what you guys have. Amigo said that they're having fun away too. Fairy Tale for a nightmare? Oh, that's what it is. So it is Fairy Tale. I guess it's not here because it's just a flat attack increase. But yeah, you should wait till next patch of to see what's coming next. Bro, she can't do a lot of damage, bro. Yeah, she doesn't look... This looks really hard, dude. This looks really hard for her. To be completely honest with you, this looks really hard for her. She doesn't really do damage. So it's not really much of an option for cleave players to take her, huh? Like, looking at the numbers, like, assuming you gave her, like, a random, like, OP damage build for no reason. She's not doing that much damage. And this is assuming she gets the S2 off on your opponent. Right? And it's assuming they don't have, you know, Aureus and Adamant Shield. Right? You know, your classic Aureus Adamant Shield that everyone knows and loves. Then you're not doing any damage. Holy crap. So she's not a damage unit. Nice. So that's tough. You can't even take her away as a cleave player. I think traditional cleave is dead for the most part. Like your standard, like, you guys know most cleave teams used to revolve around things like Oxlots, Cdom, Faithless Litica, right? That's your like cookie cutter cleave team. That's like what everyone always, when you think cleave, you think those three, right? That's like your cleave cores. That traditional cleave teams are not in a good spot right now. There is a lot of counters to those type of teams. But the multis are not great. And that's assuming this is like a lot of stuff, right? But I mean, I guess if you give her attack buff from Oxlots, right? Let's say you push, that's just 7k, dude. That's just a 7-8k. Granted, that's an Aureus Adamant Shield on like a squishy unit. So that could put a lot of pressure. And it does take the pick away. But you have to give her attack buff. And you have to, maybe if they don't have Aureus Adamant, like maybe as a counter cleave measure. I don't know. I still think that the best build is going to be the high effectiveness, high FRS one. Right, like you can get insane numbers if you have attack buff. And if you're hitting a squishy, then yeah, that's crazy good numbers. But you're not going to have any speed with this build. That'd be really hard to reach, actually. And she gets no help from her awakenings to get this crit damage or this attack. So, but you could potentially do it, but I don't think it's feasible for a cleave player to try to. There's no way, right? Cleave players out there, is there any way you would try to incorporate Politis into your draft? Yeah, her base speed is really low. Cdom pusher. I mean, I guess you could pair her up somehow. I just feel like you would lose too much damage. Okay, but Carl, let me go over through the scenario with you to why I said like traditional cleave is dead, right? Like first picking Faithless Litica, you're asking to get countered hard. Most cleave players will first pick RB. Like most good cleave players will first pick RB or Cerise, right? Because Cerise puts a lot of pressure. RB doesn't give away you're playing cleave. Everyone picks RB first pick if they have him, right? You're not trying to give away that you're playing cleave because then the opponent doesn't have as many picks to counteract your cleave. If you first pick RB, they have to pick standard picks. They can't start trying to counter cleave or they're going to get put in a spot, right? Then you first pick RB, right? And then they don't know. Then you can go, or you can pick Last Rider Crawl. I really do think cleaving with Last Rider Crawl is actually going to be really good. I actually think Last Rider Crawl is going to be a really good pick against Politis. And cleaving with Last Rider Crawl. So like what I mean to say is your traditional cleave is not going to be doing good. Your Faithless Litica, Oxlots, Cdom, Watcher Shuri, RB drafts are not going to be doing too good. Those particular drafts are not going to be doing good. Like it's going to be really hard to pull those off. The traditional cleave in the most sense is not going to be doing too good. But I really do think Last Rider Crawl cleaves are really strong because even with Faithless Litica, you're pushing up that Last Rider Crawl. You do the S3 with Last Rider Crawl. You have immunity for 2 turns. And if they do the Politis S2, they're also giving you a barrier and they're not stripping immunity. So traditional cleave in a sense is not doing good at all. I don't want to say dead because like people, not everyone's going to pull for Politis. And down the line, people may forget about her, which may let cleave come back up. But traditional cleave in the most sense is not going to be the best variant. There's also cleave control. You can legit use Fairy Tale Tenebria in your cleave. If you have Faithless Lytica, again, only pushing 10%, but it's enough to put your F10A up high enough to attack with things like Arbiter Vildred and F10A. Right? Pavel cleaves. Vivian. That's the other one that I think would be really good for a cleave team. Vivian already is naturally fast. If you put a Faithless Lytica or another CR pusher or someone that pushes back CR, then you take your Vivian. Your Vivian does her S3. Vivian gives immunity for 3 turns. It will proc the Politis S2 because it's a non-attack skill. But at that point, you already have 3-turn immunity. Politis only reduces buff durations. She's not stripping. Right? So that's another option as well, is Vivian cleave. It's a little bit slower, but Politis cutting in is not going to do anything against you having full team AoE, full team attack buff. You can go in as normal. Cowrick is another option. Like, again, traditional cleave is kind of not doing hot, but other cleave variants can still perform okay. Right? But that's assuming Politis is built damage, and like, to get her these stats, right? Like what do you think is feasible? Let's take off Ottoman. Let's say no damage reduction, right? Most cleave units are 900 health. And that's being, like, there's some tankier units out there. Let's say just say 900 health. For a Politis to cut in, for her, she has really low base speed. You guys have to realize that. Her base speed is really low. It's like 106. She's getting a 30% CR push, right? Which is really strong, right? The CR push is good. This is, I would almost say this is not feasible. 4,000 attack and 300 crit damage, I don't think this is feasible. Right? I mean, at that point, you can also use things like Cerise. The Sober and Politis only gives her an extra turn. But these stats are not feasible. What I see being more feasible would be something like this. Right? Like, this looks a lot more feasible. While still having the speed to cut in, this could potentially kill a cleave team, but that's hoping that they don't just pop you, right? Because some, like, if they, what happens if they go, hey Sid, right? That is a lot of damage. If you get both these skills, that is a lot of damage actually. But this is on a cleave team that doesn't have any damage reduction. Oh, and let me take out the attack buff. She's not gonna have attack buff. 11k on a squishy team with no damage reduction. That's assuming the lower end of defense. Most cleave teams are actually around 1k. Most cleave units, right? And that's assuming she's strong enough to cut in and still have these stats. Which is hard to do, right? That probably will happen. But that's what? 12k? That's 12k damage. That will kill most cleave teams, actually. Dang. But that's assuming you're running things like Oxlots. This is for an Oxlots team. And if you have Oxlots, she's not going to cut in whatever unit you push up. Most likely. Right? Like, it's a lot of damage, yes. But if you're using Oxlots, she's not going to get to do this S3. The second I see her do like 5k damage to my team, I'm going to be like, wait a minute, what? Because then they can just push up whatever unit. Oxlot still pushes 50%, y'all. That's a lot. 50% is a lot. That's a lot for Oxlot. That's still gonna give you a turn with Oxlots. It's just you will take this to the face, you will lose immunity, and you have the potential to get stunned. And this is assuming they went Portrait of the Saviors, right? If you're going something like a Abyssal Crown, you get nothing. Right? So then it's a lot less damage. It still will kill most teams though. So let me think what you guys have been saying. Soulburn guarantee, no, it doesn't guarantee silence. But let me see. Yeah, like stats, like Acid would destroy her first turn. Yeah. I still think the tanky speed build is going to be the better variant for her. Overall, it is a big counter to cleave. I don't want to say it's the end to cleave, but it is a really, with everything that already exists in the meta to counter cleave, this makes it considerably harder. Because cleave players are already like, what the hell do I pre-ban? Think about it. If you're a cleave player, what do you pre-ban now? Who's your pre-ban? Praeden on Half-Stage Ball? Not go traditional cleave draft? Have like 20 units built? Cleave just became a lot harder to play. You have to have more units built to counter other counter picks. You have to have better gear. Like you have to have immunity and speed. Like it is very hard for cleave players. It's like before in the olden days, cleave could function with 7 units. It used to be one of the lowest. Like as long as you had good gear and the key units, you could play cleave. Nowadays, you need like a ton of different units for cleave. You need to watch out for a million different counter picks and have like several cleave drafts with all really good gear, or you just get tanked out, right? Because cleave always struggles against tanks. That's the only problem too. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what cleave players will do. I might try to ask Deity and like YDCB, probably Deity one of these days. Once Politis is out for a little bit longer, I might ask Deity what he's doing. It's probably gonna become a control hybrid. To be completely honest, that's what I see cleave becoming, is control hybrid. Yeah, it's just like I think the cleave will not be traditional cleave anymore. But things like Last Rider Claw cleaves are still fine. Some series cleaves are still fine. Operator Sigurd cleaves are still fine. Bazaar cleaves for the most part are still fine. It's just the traditional cleave with Oxlot Sedom is not fine, right? And there was already counters to all the other cleave teams, so it's not the best spot for sure. It's gonna be hybrids. I really do see F10 becoming an integral part to cleave teams. I really do see that happening. I think Tryhard always uses his Arbiter Villager, so let me ban that. But draft 4 cleave. Yeah, you can also just draft a bunch of really fast units. I mean, that works too. Alright, so he's first picking FCC. I haven't gone against Tryhard in a long time. He plays a really interesting draft, to say the least. I'm gonna go more traditional with this. I don't know why he's going, so I'm gonna pick something like Ross here. But, oh, Sage Ball. But yeah, and then good luck having 270s plus speed units, and then good luck having good luck them doing enough damage against things like a tank team. Like a full tank draft, what do? Cry? Hope for the best? That's tough. It's tough. I mean, Celeste still does good, right? I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm curious to see how many people will actually pull for it. This is a very interesting draft. I know he's going to ban whatever I pick right here. Like, seeing this draft, I already know he's just going to ban whatever I pick right here, he's going to ban it. Because I didn't bring any damage. Oh, man. It's like something like Riot. And we're going to ban the Fallen Cecilia. I actually picked no damage. I'm actually going to get screwed. Oh, interesting. He actually let my Riot through. I kind of regret not going something else now. Guild War gang? That's true, dude. It's Guild War looks fun, dude. Guild Wars look pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Guild Wars look pretty fun. Alright, let's see how much we get with F10A. That's always the real question. How many debuffs do we get with F10A? That usually determines if we're gonna win the game or not. This looks like we're gonna win the game. Oh, and we landed the decreased defense? Oh, the season's getting deleted, dude. Oh, wait, he actually took a turn with the Stene. Dang. I wonder, he's gonna stun the A Tywin, right? That's what I imagine. I'm still gonna S3 onto the seaside just because it does so much damage onto this Ruel. He's gonna S3 the A Tywin since he already provoked. Oh, why is he going for F10A? Dude, I never understood this. My F10 is out of the fight, right? Like, F10 is not doing anything else this game. She's done. She already popped off. My F10 already did her job. But people will always go onto F10 like crazy. I never understood that. Why? I actually think people just hate seeing F10A, dude. Like, why do people keep going? I don't understand that. I really don't. It happens all the time. I don't understand that, dude. I don't get why people hate F10. Like, I hate F10 too, but I'm not gonna focus down F10. She's not gonna do anything for me the rest. Like, watch him do Soulburn S3 onto the F10 just to try to kill her or something crazy like that. Oh, he just S2'd. Never mind. That's getting cleansed. And now he doesn't get the push up. That's also kind of weird. Now he doesn't get the push up. He's kind of playing a little Pepega, dude. He's a paid actor. This is a paid actor, dude. My Rylet is slow. It's like a 190 lifesteal Rylet. I mean, we win here no matter what he does. He just wants to kill... Dude, he just wants to kill her. Oh, man. I mean, like, I get it, but like he could have had a fighting chance if he banned the A-Type win. That was sus, dude. My favorite faction so far, the Dragons, of course. Dude, I want to see what happens. I love Valencia, dude. Yeah, but who's ZZSV? That everyone keeps... Is that someone I should know as CZSV? But let me see what you guys have been talking about. Oh my god, dude, y'all are wildin' today. I'm gonna ignore what you just said, bro. You're wildin'. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, dude. They should have kept Mortilix as Mortilix. Ooh, another S10. We're still gonna first pick F10, dude. There's no reason for me not to pick F10. Like, why would I not pick this character? Tell me one good reason why I shouldn't first pick this character, and I'll be like, alright, you're right. There's no reason not to first pick F10. I guess I give up RB, but I don't have an RB. Alright, so this guy's probably going, like, control himself, right? Let's see, who do I want to use here? I don't know if he has last fight or crawl. He looks like he's going cleave. We're going to pick Sage, because I have a feeling he's playing cleave. So I'm going to force him to, like, draft something else here. And we have our control draft, right? I want him to overcommit to trying to counter this, and then I can pick 2 big DPSs and ban this. Why is she only +2? Shh. Bro, all I need is a turn 1, bro. All I need is a turn 1 with F10. I do need to give her the second S3, though. It would help a lot. The damage would also be nice. But, yeah, there's the cleave I was looking for. Okay, so he's going cleave. Bisaria cleave. He hasn't picked anything that I'm really scared of yet. What I want is my last pick. General Pergus? Just ban the series? No, I think I'm going to ban the RV, actually. Why'd I go last pick, dude? I kind of want to go Ross. To be honest. I think I'm just going to go Ross. Just get the extra... get the extra adamant shield in case I do decide to leave the RB in there. Oh, damn. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's a lot of debuffs. I think I actually have to ban the Silver Blade and just let him keep RB. Hopefully his Cerise goes before his Oxlots. Oh, he banned Elena. Damn it. This is going to be interesting. If my F10 can survive, we're in good shape. But I don't think she's surviving this. He's going to get Cerise and someone else before I'm able to cut in. Alright. We can potentially also resist with Sage Ball. Or get lucky with the 8 Tywin cleanse. Let's see if we get either or. Alright, he landed. Dude, I actually don't know, but I feel like it's always the restrict that gets stopped. He should push up the RB and try to go for a glancing hit. He didn't do that. There's no way you're killing my F10, dude. I guess you cut the damage for a little bit. Let's see how much damage this does, actually. That's pretty respectable damage, actually. But now you get F10 hit to the face. So, like, was it worth it? All we have to do is survive the RB now. Damn. Let's get rid of the Cerise because she's gonna dual attack. Alright. We do have the heal, but we have a lot of unbuffable block. Like, we have a lot of buff blocks. Let's start going on this. Alright. We have to land the stun on the RB. If we stun the RB, we're in good shape. So let's see if we stun the RB. Okay, we stunned the RB. We didn't stun the... we didn't stun everyone else, but we should still be fine. Let's see. Oxlots is right there. Let's try to silence you. You resisted. I'm still going to do the S3 here, even though we don't get to keep it. Just because I want to heal the Ross a little bit and give it to everyone else. Alright, he can S1 someone here. We have to hit the Oxlots. God damn it. He's gonna get to RBS3 here. Yep. We lose now. Dude, come on, bro. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying, dude. We missed so many Devos. I'm just trying to cycle the Sage Ball for the S3 so we can revive him and heal him. I have to do this because I'm not ready to kill the RB yet. You know what? We were meant to lose this one, bro. We were meant to lose this one. I can't do anything if I miss 4 Devos in a row, dude. That sucks. If I just miss all my Devos, I can't do anything about that. That sucked, dude. I just needed one to hit. Like, either hit the Oxlots the 3 times we hit him, or hit the Biceria. Anything would have been nice, but... you win some, you lose some. What kind of react do you need to counter control? You need like 200 effect resistance plus. Yeah, Politis would have been really nice there. I keep her in my roster. Yeah, it's really sad though. Isn't that the one that she's crying? That's the Biceria one. I did get the F10A, by the way, in case you're wondering. I've been using F10A all the time, dude. That unit's broken. I hope he doesn't take it away from me. Okay, he didn't take it away from me. Since he picked Cerise, we're just gonna go our standard 8-tie win F10A. I'm sad, dude. We should not have lost that fight. That was like so many missed debuffs. If the Sage Ball S2 had hit, we could have saved the S3 for later, had the clans, and then just slapped the RB until death. So this is a very standard team. Okay, I don't get why people hate Biceria that much. I don't think she's that bad. I think she's like pretty good. Why's the hate on Biceria? Were people expecting Biceria to be like a super insane debuff DPS or something? I don't get that, dude. People are always like, I saw the ratings on Biceria and I was like, she was fine. I have no idea why they're hating on her so much. Interesting draft here. Very interesting draft. I'm curious if I can actually kill one of these. I think I'm gonna ban the T. There's a lot of units I want to ban on this team. T-Zerd makes the most sense though, for me, because most likely, yeah, 1 to 10 a ban. Okay, we should be able to outspeed the fucking Eclairy or force the Cerise to S2, which means she won't have S3 up, which is nice. Alright, so let's see if he wastes the... He has to go S2, right? You're gonna go S2 or are you gonna go S3? Alright, he went for the S2, as expected. He does get both of them. What do you fucking Eclairy here? I wonder if we can focus down this Ross. Makes sense. He's going hard for Ross, dude. Dang. I'm actually going to use this here because I want to hit the Cerise and I want to hit the Eclairy. I don't mind if I don't hit the Specimen Cess here. Alright. He's going to S2 and then he's probably going to kill whoever he stuns with it. Alright, so that's my A-tie win, right? Unless we stun the Specimen Cess here. We do have the artifact on Akali. That symbol of unity, so we shouldn't miss on him. And we should be able to get a stun here. Yeah. Which is going to save our A-tie win. Dude, holy crap, he's beefy. Now he's going to S3 here. But we're pretty set up, and I don't think he can reach Stena anymore. Even with S3, like, he doesn't get a lot out of it. I think we win this one. I'm feeling good about this one. That's a lot of damage from that Cerise, though. Holy cow. Alright, let's get rid of the Specimen Cess. I know it's kind of a waste to S3 him here, but I just need to get rid of him. And now let's start working on the crowd because that's one of the ways he can actually kill the rest of my team. We're not going to slow burn with Ross here. I could also S3 and keep my Ross alive just a little longer. Yeah, let's do S3 to keep my Ross alive just a little bit longer. My Akali can one-shot, but she needs the souls, dude. I have mine as a hybrid build. He should be... Oh, man. He's got the setup, though, with the fucking Eclairy dual attack. That's hard. Alright, this has no... This is a really slow crawl. I'm actually just going to ignore him now. Oh, that's brutal. That's a brutal dual attack, dude. That's brutal. GG. Hey, Taiwan's pretty strong, so... Full team stun again. Yep. GG. That's cool though. I appreciate that he was playing Spez. Spez actually has like some spice, like some spicy kills. He overcommitted too much to his Spez though. He had a perfect game with Spez too. I mean, the Spez countered every time he needed to. It was just because like he didn't. Oh man, is Ink, dude? Ink, you actually play so toxic now, dude. You actually play so toxic now. Oh man. Ink is someone that actually watches the streams. He plays the Force Horseman team comp, which is absolutely filthy. Let's see if my new teams can actually beat him. Dude, A-Tom is actually nuts right now. One thing that I really like about Akali, she gets self-immunity. If I had a good Ross, like a really good Ross, with the what's Monarchs? Like if I had a good Ross with Monarchs, I would actually use Akali a lot more than I do now. Because they call it with a barrier. Oh, that's scary stuff right there. Dang, dude. That was quick. I know you have a really good DJ Vasara, so I don't want to pick the Cerise yet. You took away the Atai wins. Let me pick up the Ross. Yeah, Atai used to not have a stun on S3. It used to be like unhealable. No slow and unhealable. It was really weird. Wow. Interesting. I feel like your last two picks are going to be like something crazy. Like something ridiculous. Alright, we're going to try this one. Because I actually really like playing with Jeeperd. And then we'll pick a DPS for the last one. I just don't know what DPS I want yet. We'll see what he picks and then we'll pick a final DPS. He's probably going to pick RB Last Rider Craw here. Is my guess. That's what I would do. Shoot. Oh, SSB. Interesting. He has to pick one more damage dealer. Because if he doesn't, I just ban SSB. SSB RB? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, here's the question though. If I pick Emo Haze, do I have the damage to kill him? I don't think I do actually. I think he has all tanks. He most likely bans this. So which DPS do I ban? Do I ban the RB because the RB can come back? Or do I ban the CSAT because the CSAT can solo my team by herself? I have to ban one or the other. I think I'm gonna ban the RB. Oh, he banned the G-Perk? What? That's kind of interesting. I would not have expected the G-Perk ban. Alright, do we need to give our Fairy Tale Tenebria the self-imprint? I feel like I should. But I think the health is gonna be more beneficial to me right now. So I'm gonna do the health. If I miss some Lilias, I miss some Lilias. If this is a high F res Lilias, I'm not gonna hit it regardless. So, hey, what's up, Ink? Budget Rylet, dude, yeah, it could be a F res Lilias, which is why I'm kind of scared about that. All right, moment of truth. Is this an F res Lilias, or does my Fairy Tale Tenebria just suck? One of the two. Oh, what? Okay, our Fairy Tale Tenebria is actually garbage, dude. What the? Oh man, oh man. I mean, if you you're gonna S2 the top model, Luluka. Man, oh man. I love it, dude. I mean, what do you do? Oh. I didn't get the strip, so I'm kind of screwed, right? That's a really cool. This type of Lilias is really annoying. It's really hard to deal with, actually. The problem wasn't the Lilias, it was the SSB though, because he was gonna proc Seaside Bologna regardless. We needed to remove this strip so that we could do the S3 on the Stene. Right, and then we could have stunned the SSB, but we didn't even get that, right? So even if the Lilias, even with the Lilias there, we needed to remove the strip. We needed to strip the Seaside, and we didn't. So we lost because of that. We could have had a shot if we hit the Seaside. Or the Sage. If we hit the Sage Ball, it would also been pretty good, right? Either or. But the only unit we really needed to hit was the SSB. Because if we hit SSB, and he does S2 with Sage Ball, he has to S3 with his Lilias. If he S3s, he wakes everyone up. If he wakes everyone up, Stane can actually come in and clap back. So, it's a really good Lilias though. I have started seeing that one, and I actually hate those F-res Liliases. They are so hard to deal with, dude. Because it's It's such a good S3. Lilith, it abuses Lilith as S3. Lilith is always like the dark horse pick. She's always just a really strong pick that you can grab. I'm actually tempted to first pick the A-Talon here. Because he banned the Last Rider Crow. Which makes A-Talon a priority pick. He does take a... This is what I expected as a response to A-Talon, but at least we keep the A-Talon. I don't think we need this yet. It'd be nice though. Let's grab SSB so he can't grab it. There's no Last Rider Crawl on the board, right? So he would have to pick Rowana, who he looks like he's not going to pick for some reason. Vivian's a good option too. Where's my Champ C? My 5-star unawakened Champ C. I do have a Lilius, it's just not on ER. It's really hard to make an ER Lilius, by the way. In case you're wondering, it's really hard to make a good ER Lilius. Because it has to be like over 200 effect resistance. So I imagine he's banning the Champ C, is my guess. Right? That just makes the most sense. For him to ban the Champ C. Yeah, that's what I imagine. If we resist with Sage Ball, we win. We can also cleanse with Elena. It was fun, dude. That's a good Lilius. I like that type of Lilius. I think it's really powerful. Alright, moment of truth. Do we resist? Do we resist or no resist? What is y'all's thought? I think we don't resist. Yep. Every time, dude. We can at least set this bad boy up and force the Soul Burn on the Bazaar. Could have also S1 actually. Hindsight. I wonder if S1ing would have been a better option here. I think it would have actually, damn. Because we had a shot to cleanse the A-Tywin. Yeah, he's gonna Soul Burn here. Yep. Now we're gonna take a full S3 to the face, dude. And I think we actually are gonna kill with the yeah, we should have S1. Not that I would have done much, but at least he didn't get Gab, so there's that. Watch my Seaside kill his RB right here. Alright, actually didn't. Good. I wonder if yeah, he's gonna kill Elena here. Please don't kill Seaside. I'm not winning this one, bro. It's tough. I'm watching this and I'm like, hindsight? Hindsight, we messed up. We should have banned the RB, actually. Who did we even ban? The Vivian? We should just ban the RB. Oh yeah, it's just a nice side to have. I mean, it gave us an option. I should have done the S1 with Elena, but he landed everything with F10, so it wouldn't have done anything. I think I picked Sage Ball too early. Oh, we're playing against Izanagi? Alright, bet. We know he's a cleaver, so let's take away that challenger dummy. We know he's a cleaver with no RB. It's good, but I should have picked the Stina there. And I should have picked Rowana, and I didn't do either. I'm curious. He always does Landy Cleave, right? Oh, what? Is he switching it up on me? He always does landy cleave. What is this? Interesting. I'm curious. Maybe he's moving on, dude. I'm shocked. Dude, Izanagi always cleaves, bro. This is weird. He has a really good landy, I know that. I wonder if I can control him. Whoa! He's gone to the... Wow! Bro, he knows that Politis is screwing up all his drafts. Wow, what is this, dude? That's weird. This is really weird going against this type of Izanagi. Alright, we need another DPS. Who should we take? Dude, the draft looks good, bro. It's looking good. I like the draft. It looks scary. That's all I know. This looks scary, bro. I'll give you that much. You're making me think twice. Bro, what is this, dude? What have you become? Oh, this is so sad to see. A cleave player who is no longer a cleave player. The reason I did Shadow Squad is because I secured the General Purgus. That's a big reason. The hope is that we delete SSB with the S3, but he could have a really tanky SSB. Wait, why is your SSB not on? Wait. Interesting. Is this gonna kill your SSB? There's no way, right? I just did it just in case. Feels bad. It didn't kill. That's okay. We still have to do the S3 there though, just because I needed a way to I needed to get the stealth up. I'm worried about this General Purgus actually. Or not the General Purgus, the Ruel. So I have to do this now. Because he most likely revives. Oh, dude, I'm taking a big hit right here. Because he revives the seaside here, yeah? Comes in with the S3. We should have saved the Cerise S2. We messed up. Because he's gonna get triple S3 here. S3 with the Alencia. Get a big hit. Take off all my debuffs. And we should have had the S2 here to cut in. We messed up. Yeah, we messed up. We're gonna lose. We messed up. Because right here, we would have gotten the push up here with the Rowana and the Rowana and friends. My only hope here is to dual attack with G-Perk and provoke. Oh, we didn't get to provoke. Yep. So now we lose. Damn it, dude. We used the S2 too early on Cerise. We should have done the S3. I don't know what I was thinking. I got greedy. I got way too greedy, dude. That was a big mistake on my part. I should have held on to Cerise S3. Because now we can't get rid of all of these, right? We have to hope for a hit here on the seaside. Okay, nice. But we don't have the damage. That's a problem. He can just kill my top model Luluka with the... Oh god, dude. Yeah, he can just kill with anything right here, honestly. S2 the seaside. Seaside's live again. Get bopped. Damn. Oh, what? Wait. Why? Please land. God damn it. We have to risk it. We have to hit here and then hope he didn't kill. But he gets the kill and we lose here now. Yeah, we messed up. If we had saved the S2, we would have won. Yeah, that was big. Dude, I should have just done the S3. I got so... That's what feels bad, bro. That was Papiga. I should not have lost that, bro. I should have done Cerise S3, slowed your whole team down, gotten my dual attacks early, and then waited for you to roll S3, and then stunned when you revived with the S2. That's what I should have done. Not whatever the hell I did there. That was stupid. I got greedy. I thought I could kill your... The other thing I could have done is save the S3 on my Tommorow Luluka. Slowly, bro, but it's not looking great. I'm playing way too Papiga, dude. This really worries me, but we're still gonna pick F10 here. He's probably gonna pick like Last Rider Crawl A-Tai win. Watch. That's like the most consistent. Oh, he's going cleave. I messed up, bro. I messed up big time, bro. I'm big sad. Alright, let me see. We already denied him the... He has to pick up Asara if we pick MO Haste here, right? Because we denied him the F10A, so he can't F10A... You can't use F10A to counter me with the RB. Very traditional cleave right here. No C-Dom, though. Yet. Which is weird. That's kind of odd, actually. Do I want to go Elena or Assassin Kali and tank up? Actually, let me pick Sage Ball first, because I know for sure Sage Ball is a good option here. The question is, do I want a G-Perk or do I want a Elena? I think G-Perk's better in this scenario. He hasn't picked this. No! I think Elena's better. Something tells me he's not going to respect the Elena, right? And he'll still try to Cerise it. And he has to... If he doesn't pick C-Dom, that'll be interesting. I'll have to ban the C-Dom if he does go C-Dom. Let's see if he respects the Elena pick. He could decide to not S3 with either of the units. Oh, he's picking Bazaar. Interesting. I mean, I'm going to ban whatever he picks here. Because everything else I'm okay with going against. There's a C-Dom, yeah. I'm just going to ban the C-Dom. And then his Cerise should be pretty fast. Which means it'll proc the Elena. I'm pretty sure. Or at least that's the hope, right? That's the hope that he'll proc the Cerise is faster, procs the Elena, I get the S3 before Athletica goes. And then it's RNG. Okay, so it is. Where's my Elena though? Yeah, that cuts. So my Elena cuts and then it's RNG from now on. Hits SH ball, which is expected. This is the part that kind of sucks because it's all RNG. It's what does the Athletica hit? If the Athletica hits all the right things, then I'm screwed. If the Athletica hits everything wrong, then I'm chilling. Let's see what he picks off. Dude, he got everything perfectly. He hit the Sage Ball. This is the only one he needed to hit. Right here. That's the only one he needed to hit and he hit it. Going on the Ammo Haste though, that's greedy. That's really greedy on his part. Sage Ball is still alive. That is really greedy. I am shocked he didn't just go for Sage Ball. We're still going to S2 with Sage though here. Let's see what we get. All right, bet. Who do we want to provoke? We can just hit the... No, we can't hit the RB yet. We heal back up. Yeah, my haste is still on Idol's Cheer. We get rid of the Athletica though. We get a nice little heal. Let's not wake the RB up. Let's start cleansing some of these things. Let's try to sleep. This is the sadness of control, y'all. Right there, it's why I cry every day as a control player. Let's try to get the kill. This is the only way we can win. If Sage Ball does like what, 4k damage that he's not going to do. But we got outplayed, y'all. That was all an outplay on his part. We got outplayed, bro. That's why we lost, bro. It's because we got outplayed. That's sad, dude. We needed one to land. That's all we really needed. And we didn't get either. Dude, actually... If y'all wonder why control players always want to shoot themselves, it's because of games like this. This is why control players want to shoot themselves on a daily basis. So talk to your control player, see if they're okay. See if they're still doing okay. Like, there was several ways for us to have won that game. And we didn't get a single win condition. So... Like, he has us 2 back up, I'm pretty sure. Stuns the Sage Ball. Gets the decreased defense every time, even though it's 60%. No resist. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. He clearly was a better player, yeah. Right? Clearly I got outskilled. All his units must have had 200 FRES, bro. That's why. That's why I lost, right? All 200 FRES, perfectly built units. That's why we lost. I think I should have just gone on the RB, actually. Now that I think about it, I could have avoided it. I could have actually avoided it. If I had, instead of going for the Faithless Litica, if I just went straight on the RB, I think I could have done enough damage with the MO Haste to kill the Arbiter Village and then won right there. I think I see what you're saying right now. I think you're right. I could have avoided that. I put myself in a situation where RNG messed me up. That's what I should have done, dude. Like, thinking back on it, I should have just killed the RB instead of going on the Faithless Litica. Because once I kill the RB once, I win the game. Because it's over, right? I can just easily kill him later on with an S3 from Sage Ball. But, it sucks. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I would have subbed the Cerise S2. But it was like a misplay and then a streak of like bad luck. Like, there's always things you could have done better. I could have definitely played that game better. But that's still tough, dude. It's still hard to watch games like that. Let's take out the Ross, because these 2 units go really well with the Ross. And it's also... Let's spice it up a little bit in case he decides to go Falconeer Cleary later on. You could have drafted G-Perg and Elena as well. I would have had to commit very early to the G-Perg. And he had a Cerise to stop the G-Perg from getting the extra. What is this, dude? What is this weird cocktail of units? Very interesting. I guess he doesn't want to get Seasided. Is that why? That's the only reason I could see it, and he's going to pick Seaside last. And we need a DPS here. That's not dark, right? KO can actually do pretty good here. There's no strips. Can actually reach the steady. Emo can. He's going to ban the Charon, I imagine, right? Do I care if he gets first turn? Like, to be completely honest, do I really care if he gets first turn? Could push this up. Could potentially kill with... Oh, never mind. He could potentially kill with this. I wonder if he doesn't ban the... He has to ban the Charon, right? That's what I would ban. Bans this H ball. All right, interesting overall. I think it'd be interesting. That'd be a really interesting solution, Myth. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get better RNG with control this time. Now that y'all watch RNG, like, well, if you guys watch control in action, then you guys start seeing some of the things that's like, okay, I could see why control can just get like absolutely cucked here. I'm tempted to. I'm gonna do it. I know this is dumb, but I'm gonna do it still. So we crit on the... Okay, that's what I was hoping for. That's where they get the heal. Portrait of the Saviors. She's stunned. Do I want to try... This is probably a high effort Rana. Let's try going for her. And hopefully Charon can get a kill here. With knife. Hopefully, right? There's a chance he won't. This is a very tanky LQC. He's only gonna get the heal, right? Which is the nice part. Alright. Let's hit her one last time since it's not anything special. Nice. Okay. This shouldn't kill the rocks. I wonder who he goes for here. Lakari and QT start playing Epic 7. Lakari. Who's Lakari? I know QT. XQT? That one like really famous streamer? I haven't kept out on who's playing Epic 7 and who's not. I don't want to dual attack here. I actually want to go for the S3. Just because I want to push back the Stene a little bit further. Nice. And then we should be able to clean up the Stene and just win right here. Pretty sure. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Next turn we should be able to kill with the Charon. Or with the Rosses too. I actually might just go with the Rosses too. Once I get it. But I'm pretty sure we win this one. I mean, the guy it's low champion. You can kind of tell the difference between low champion and high champion. XUT or XQC? I don't know what the name of it is, dude. I don't keep up with mainstream media. Alright. Let's just kill. We should be able to kill here with a soul burn because we're pretty low health. There we go. GG. And then Charon can kill here again. It's LCQ. Oh my goodness. Y'all are being rude, dude. Dude, those fights are always the most stressful ones. Because the problem with those fights is like if I lose there, I lose like 20 plus points. Let me look up who you're saying. Because I have no idea who you're talking about. QT. I'm curious. Who you guys are talking about? I have no idea who these people are. Interesting. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what RTA does, dude. It sucks. What's that frame? That's a really cool frame, actually. Wait. How did this dude get this frame? Y'all, where's this frame from? Oh, really? I'm a cutie pie? Interesting. I didn't know he picked up a pick 7. That's kind of cool, actually. We're probably getting cleaved again. Do we try a type? Was this the guy we just went? No, it's not, because the other guy wasn't legend. I smell. Interesting. That's cool. The more rep, the better, dude. The more rep to Epic 7, the better. I'm happy with more rep to RTA. Dude, my least favorite type of people in Summoner's War, I think the reason they do the highest CP is because I still remember in Summoner's War, it would pick your most recently used units. And after you played a couple of times, if you played a couple of times, it would start picking the teams for you that were really broken and like really slow. So people would literally go into RTA, AFK, and they would win fights. But then they would waste your time while they beat you. It was so toxic. It's like if you had a draft and it picked your FCC, Last Rider Crawl, RB draft that you usually just, it does the same S3s. It's the same idea. It's times like this I really wish I had a Celine. That SVA is actually kind of scary. I don't think I want Elena here. Huh. What would I ban though? Maybe I ban the RB. I think I actually might ban the RB, yo. Like, no lie, I might ban the RB. Or the Cerise. Either or is a good option, actually. Let's see what his last pick is. I'm kind of playing Papaya because I'm trying to think of like all the people that are joining. Oh, no way. That's cool. I kind of want it. Wait. Do I have to ban the Oxlots? God damn it, I do. It's fine. I let him Cerise me. Wait, but don't we outspeed with the F10A and win? Right? Or am I being Pepega? Doesn't our F10A outspeed the rest of his team and we win? Unless it's a really fast. Oh, damn, that is a really fast Judge Kise. That's not good. I always gotta play the RNG game first. Yes, we outsped. Okay, perfect. Alright, don't let me down. Good job, A-Tywin. Can you please strip? Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, I think we just win now. Yes. This is why people hate control. This is why people hate control. Alright, who do I even need to hit, dude? I'm just gonna hit this. I remember now why people hate a control, dude. I'm pretty sure it's times like this that make people want to quit. Because I just kill with Sage Ball. He's not gonna kill my Sage Ball. Like, there's no way. He's not even gonna kill. He's not killing a single unit in my team. Yeah. That's what I imagined, dude. I was like, I don't see how he wins this one. Have y'all noticed when I get F10A, I usually win the fight unless I get like absolutely resisted? Like, that's crazy for me. Seriously gets other people into it, that's fair. But yeah, that was tough, dude. But yeah, unless it's like a high F res Lilius, I'm usually okay when I play F10A. I've been kind of abusing F10A. She's just such a good unit. And I ban FCC because it's one of her bigger counters. People always think I'm cleaving. That's really... This dude must hate cleave. To blind... Okay, we have to take away the A-tie win. So let's take away the F10A. And let's take away the A-tie win so he can't do his... tank strats. I'm curious what he picks for the rest. Champ C, okay. He might overcommit to anti-control and we can just quickly switch to focusing on the rest of his draft. If he picks Rana here, dude, that is so overcommitted to anti-F10A. That just tells me I'm leaving F10A. That's literally what he would tell me if he leaves the Rana in there. Interesting. See, and then we do the quick switcheroo. We do the quick switcheroo from control Bruiser to just aggro, and then he's like, "Oh fuck!" And then we have the last pick to just counter anything he picks. There's the SSB. Will he pick the Rowana with it though? That's the real question. If he doesn't, I'll probably just take the Rowana. Sage Ball. That's ballsy, dude. What would I ban though? That's a real question here. General Purgus. Wow. If I ban the Champ C, what gives me the best odds of winning? He most likely bans one of my DPSs or the F10A. But he puts so much to counter F10A. I'm just gonna put Rowana, dude. I mean, I don't need more damage. What I have right now is enough damage. I'm tempted to ban just the Champ C and like chill. Alright, so we force the... Is he literally just being like, alright, I'm gonna F this guy up because he's gonna miss all his debuffs? That's the only thing I can think about. I'm really curious what he's gonna do. Is he just praying that I just miss everything? Is that what he's hoping for? Because I mean, if I miss on the last rider crawl, I am kind of screwed. The only unit I really need to hit here is last rider crawl. That's it. If we hit the last rider crawl, we win. If we don't, we probably lose. All right, we hit everyone. It is high FRS MOCAN, by the way. But like, we just win here, no? Like, SSB is deleted. Like, goodbye SSB, you're gone. You're not surviving this. At all. There's no way you survive this, right? Like, you're deleted, right? We could S3 here. And take the... We most likely crit here too, though. But he has no damage mitigation, does he? Unless I missed it. That's a really squishy MLK as well. Can my Stena kill him? Let's see if my Stena can kill him first. Alright, my Stena cannot kill him. So let's get rid of the rest of his team. And then we'll slowly work on him. We'll just give him a ton of turns, it's fine. I've always been curious. It's the Ken counters first, right? Yeah, he does counter first. Alright, we shouldn't have done the soul burn there. That was our mistake. I think that's a Strake's Gauntlet Ken too. Oh no, it is Sigurd Scythe. Hopefully we don't kill here. Oh, we killed. No way this Ken solo. Okay, we didn't crit. Alright, GG. Please don't crit. Alright. Alright, y'all. Should I be toxic? That's really good though. That's not bad. That was a good Ken. That was a good try, but his strategy was legit. Pray I don't hit one of his units, and you should never go into control thinking, "Oh, I win because I do this." All right, we get the run back against the Sanagi, y'all. We're getting that run back. All right, so he bends the Cerise, we bend the Sedum. Does he go cleave or does he go Bruiser again? We're getting that run back. That does leave F10 open. I wonder if he has it built. Let's see it. I wonder if he's gonna cleave now. Oh man, of course you pick 8 I win. I don't use this guy a lot, but I know he had it and I want to take it away from him. I'm gonna spice it up. Since he's playing some spicy drafts, I'll try a spicy draft as well. Y'all never see me use Crow, who is actually built decent. Like he's not built like really strong. I wouldn't call him a legend level Crow, but he's built decent, right? So I'm curious if he's gonna go cleave. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness. There's the quick turnaround. He's adapting, y'all. Alright, let me think. What do I want to bring here? He likes to cleave with Landy. We could actually take the Charon here. Or take the Landy away. He also does have Sid though. We'll actually take General Purgus. Put a little bit of pressure on him with General Purgus. Since he already picked the Faithless Litica, it's a good option against him. Alright, there we go. There we go. I want to see it. Are you going to Landy me? It's not a bad option actually in this current draft. What do you pick? You have to pick some really hard hitters right now. I like that Isanagi's trying different things though. It's cool. I like seeing him try different things. Oh, there's the Landy. What's your last one? Because you haven't put anything that I'm really scared about yet. I haven't seen anything that I'm like, yeah, I have to ban this unit or I'm just going to get deleted or something. I haven't seen that unit yet. Where's that unit that I'm supposed to be scared of? No immunity? Yeah, my Crow doesn't have immunity. It's pretty scuffed in that aspect. Top model Luluka. Okay, so I have several options here. He most likely is trying to cut in with the Faithless Litica into my F10A. We probably have to ban the Ox slots, most likely. Can I just take Charon? I think I actually can. And we have to ban this, because this is like the main way he kills me. Alright. He's not going to kill my Sage Ball. In case y'all are wondering, he does not kill my Sage Ball with his... I'm curious. Do we cut? That's a really slow top model Luluka. That's a Monarch Luluka is sporting around Do we clap? Let's clap. Full team? close enough. Sets us up for F10A. That's all we needed, is to set up into the F10A. And then he's hitting our craw. Oh, yes. Oh, this is so good. I love F10A, bro. Why am I such a control player, dude? Bro, why am I such a control player, dude? It just feels so satisfying to just pop everything. That was a really early craw S3 hindsight. I think we can kill with the Charon too. Oh, damn. Yeah, we really do. And I'm pretty sure this procs F10 again. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. But the Tomoko will. So when this top model Luluka goes, it's gonna proc F10 again. Like right here. Bop. F10. Yep. That's so broken. That should be once every turn, dude. Like, he doesn't even get to last rider crawl S2, dude. Why? Why is this unit fair? Yeah, like there's it's that's rough, dude. I think you need to speed up your Tamaro Luluka. If you're gonna use that team, your Tamaro Luluka needs to be a little bit faster. Hey, we're doing good today though. We're climbing. We're above 50% win rate. That's good. Oh, you never use her? Yeah, I could see. If you could put like your last rider crawl, I think that'd be interesting for cleave teams against Politis. It'd be interesting. But yeah, dude, F10 is so stupid, dude. I hate that I've become control because I hated control so much that I built control. I was like, you know what? I hate control. I have a time when I have Sage Ball. Let me just embrace the control playstyle. Ooh, if I can get Clary's ban, let's go. F10 A time. He might pick A time in last rider crawl here though, and that wouldn't be good for us. Cause that Clary usually also means very tanky. Oh, Rowana. Okay. We're gonna switch a Rue here to a Bruiser team. This is what we usually do. We first pick F10 aim. We hope that they overextend a little bit, and then we go a Bruiser draft. Because F10 doesn't need a team, right? And I wish if I had a last rider crawl, oh, I would be putting last rider crawl right here. If I had last rider crawl, you can bet I would be picking last rider crawl over Ross every single time. Like imagine last rider crawl right in the slot instead of a Ross. That just kills SSBs. Then it's just like this guy just wasted a pick because he didn't pick last rider crawl. I wonder if they pick Riolet. I actually do see that a lot. Oh, there's the last rider crawl, of course. Of course. Alright, I'm feeling a little toxic today. I don't play enough with my Ruel, so let me pick Ruel. Let me pick another DPS that does good against this team. Let's try something fun, y'all. Let's try a fun team. Fun team. I have no idea who I want to ban. Probably the RV. We have a Sierra Ren F10, so A-Talon shouldn't be too much of an issue. Wow. Dude, everyone just hates Landy sometimes. But if this was a good Landy, that could be really scary for him. Alright, so sadly he does have a last rider crawl, a tie win, so our F10 has a chance to miss a lot of debuffs, which it'd be like that. But hopefully we land enough, and we can stun the A-Town with Spectre T, or make it so his C-side can't do anything for a while. We landed all the ones that mattered. Let's do this. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I need to kill C-side ASAP, right? Okay. Watch out for flying cards. He can still put the thing on the seaside though, which can stop me from killing her. But does it though? My Sten already has immunity. And if we don't kill, we just don't kill. I actually don't think we kill the seaside either. To be completely honest with you. Even with the decreased defense, I don't think we kill here. Yeah, I haven't used roll in a long time. So I'm... Oh, psych, we definitely do kill. Let's see here. We are going to take a lot of damage here. It's going to be close, but we have Ruel holding the fort. This is going to push my Ruel up. Hopefully this is enough damage. Hopefully. Right? Hopefully. Alright, it's barely enough damage, dude. Did I just pop the S3 early? Nah, I don't even think he kills her. Yeah, no way he kills her. She already has a stack. 2 stacks. And I think Estena just kind of kills the rest of the team here. Because I have like no... I think he loses here. Actually. I'm not even going to S3. There's no point for me to. And then unless this is a holy sack crawl. Oh, what? He's doing it now? Wow, that's a lot of damage from his last rider crawl. Holy cow. I wonder if this is holy sacrifice though. It is. Damn. How many turns till the last rider crawl? He's using so many attacks on the rest of my team though. And he still didn't kill it. Alright, let's just do S3 now because we don't care if he gets 1 turn here. I kinda wanna have the increased defense buff. All we have to do is kill this before he gets everything back up. Now he's going for my Ruel. Ah, this is where the Mola might actually kill me, dude. That's actually where the not having Molagora is actually gonna kill me, dude. Let's go, Ross dual attack for the win. Okay. We're just gonna... He's not gonna kill my Ruel here with S3. As much as he wants to. Yeah, GG. Nice! Ruel actually did pretty good that fight. So did F10, but that's expected. Not bad. We beat a legend level player pretty handily. No sweats, bro. No sweating. Just easy fights. Oh dang, it's already midnight, y'all. Holy cow. I already been streaming for 2 hours. Nice. No, it's Ink again. God damn, dude. The thing is, I have to take F10 away from you. Actually, yeah, I have to take F10 away from you. I know you're just gonna pick your Lilius again, who's like super toxic, and you have less Rider Crawl. I know that too, and yeah, you have a really good draft against me actually. I'm trying to think. Why did you draft against me that time? There's the Crow. Y'all are gonna be like, why are you doing this? I'm just trying different things out. I want to try this. Since it is a Lilius, it actually does do okay against Lilius. And now he only has the last Rider Crawl to counter. He might go tank, full tank team though. Bazaar. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy, spicy. That's spicy, dude. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I'm not gonna ban your RTA with Mercedes. If you put last red or car, I am banning car. I'm okay with going against the rest of your team. Let's just put it that way. I most likely will ban whatever you last pick. Yep, this is going away. Spicy spice. I know you're gonna have a toxic one too, because you have pretty nutty gear. All right, who's gonna be the meat sack? That's the real question. Let's put Rowan as the meat sack. Spicy, because Arts even Mercedes can actually take away Seaside's. Can she? Does it stop Seaside's passive? Wait, now I'm curious. Does it? Also, your Bazaar is fast as heck, dude. But do you really want to push my... Do you really want to push her back? Because now you can't S3. Are you gonna just S2 my F10A? Is that what you're gonna go for? Yeah. Okay, that's what I imagine. We'll get one S2 here. Let's make it count. Let's see it. I kind of want to see this. How it hits the Seaside. I'm actually so curious, dude. Does it just miss though? Oh, there's the seal. Wow, and it stops the... That's spicy, dude. That's actually really cool. I will say that that's actually really, really cool. Oh yeah, I mean, she has like insane tank stats. If you're wondering why I'm going for Bazaar instead of Artima Mercedes, is Artima Mercedes Artima Mercedes, the thing about it, it's like she actually gives me stacks. Dude, I'm actually doing no damage to you. Why is your Bazaar so tanky? I'm just gonna hold on to the F10 S3, S3 until you use your S3. That's the thing. That's so cool, dude. I actually think that's really cool. But she's live again already because of Stella Harpa. So my Seaside's live again. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. Oh, man. All right, 100%. Did I get... Look at that! 15%! Oh, man. Oh, man. And now we pop this because your crawl is, like, really close. Yeah, this literally it's RC. This was all RC Mercedes in a nutshell. You could have also hit the Rowana. That would have been another option. But yeah, that's literally like, imagine soul burn. You legit just lost souls for no reason. You actually just lost souls for no reason, and that's just so sad to me. That those souls that you used were essentially wasted. And like you have to S1 me here, which is gonna push my F10A up. Oh, you dual attacked at least with a Marrow here. And then I get the extra... Ooh. Let's see the damage. Wait, actually? Dude, Stella Harpa's actually just destroying you. Stella Harpa's actually just destroying you, dude. You landed on my Roana, so now I can't pop off as much. The decreased hit chance is really annoying though. Alright, we can pop this now, finally. Let's see. Watch, we're gonna miss both of them. Watch. Yep. Oh no! Is this the comeback? Bro, are we gonna lose here? The glancing hit is doing a lot of work here. We have to hit here. Alright, we killed. Let's give a barrier up on everyone. Whoa! Woo! That was close. That was close. That was really good, Ink. That was a really good example of our team and Mercedes, though. Like, it really showcased where she can shine in, like, other places. That was good. Dude, it's like, my thing about our team and Mercedes is she's very feast or famine. She either does absolutely nothing or just stomps the ground with you. Like, you guys saw at the end, when he did the S3 and everything, it wasn't looking great for me. If I didn't have Stella Harpa, I would have lost. Let's just put it that way. If I did not have a Stella Harpa, I would have lost. Yes. Also 15%, dude. He soul burned it. And then it got 15%ed. Nah, my Rana doesn't have that much. It has like 50, 60. It has okay, but like not enough to stop the other one. What if... I kind of want to keep trying how this works, dude. Like, actually. I'm curious to see how good... Because Ron is actually secretly really good. Especially into Lilius. It also stops them taking the counter. So I kind of want to see if this is actually like a viable draft choice. Let's play... I actually really like Seaside right now. Yeah. The Rana was putting a lot of work that fight. But the thing about it is he hits my Rana. He also runs the risk of her just proccing Stella Harpa every time too. Alright, we're going to play a really toxic draft. And y'all are going to hate me for this. But I think it'll be fun. So I'm going to do it. I just want to try new drafts, dude. I want to have fun in RTA. Oh, don't pick Vivian. Okay, I like that better. Who was I going to pick here? I was going to pick Ruel. I don't think this works, but I'm just curious to see how far I can go with it, you know? We have to ban this, right? I'm pretty sure there's another high F for Lilius. Or he's just gonna ban my Rana, one of the two. I wonder what he decides to do, actually. Yeah, he just bans that. Let's make her meat bag again. Oh yeah, dude, Kitty Cat's really good. My Sedum is used to be built, but I unbuilt her. Oh, what the heck? That's a really fast Rowana. Oh wait, my whole team's slow. What am I saying? My whole team is like dummy slow, dude. That's pretty good damage. That's really respectable damage, actually. You know we're just gonna S2 the SSB though. Is he trying to kill my SSB this early in the game? Or my Ruel? Nice try, dude. Nice try. Let's get rid of the Debos on the Spectani. I should have not Wait, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I thought she was gonna do a lot less damage because of attack break. I know she has the passive, but this should hopefully stun. Or not. Lowly creature. Oh, what? Dude, the thing about Ruel is like she's pretty toxic. Because if you have too high DPSs like this against a very heavy single target team, like he's not gonna kill my SSB here, right? And that's a problem for him because I just have Ruel also lined up in the back. Sadly, this does hurt a lot though, the attack break. Hopefully we hit the Rylot since it's not a Moonlight Dreamblade. Yeah, nice. This is a really stupid interaction as well. Yeah, like it'll kill afterwards, but it won't kill before. He is forcing us to use the... Whoa, that's a lot of damage on that. Impressive. Drink before death, yeah. It's always the... And this is gonna stay on her for a pretty long time, actually. Oh, wait, JK, I forgot he was saving the S3. He was saving the S3 for this moment. That's pretty smart, actually. This is actually a really good player. He's not Pepega. Oh. Hopefully this goes on to Ruel. Nice. We're kind of Luxacky right now. But that's Rylot for you. This is gonna kill Ruel though. I don't get it. Why would he go for the S2 there? Not give my C-side stacks? I still think we lose because we're way too squishy. He should go into the SSB here if he's smart. He should have gone into the SSB right there. I guess it doesn't matter for him regardless, but... Oh, man. Yeah. It's not enough damage. It also sucks that, It also sucks that we didn't stun here. And we should have potentially stunned the... We should have actually gone for the Lilia stun. I wasn't sure if it was a high effort one. That was misplays on our part, overall. We misplayed a lot that game. And we're just trying different drafts out. Raw and SSB feels okay, it's fun. It works. But I don't know about Ruel in there as well. If this was like a Ross, it would have been a little bit better. Or anyone that could like do something. Like a big cleanse. I'm trying to think what we could have done differently in that fight. We could have probably tried to S10 the like S3 the Lilius, because it was a Violet Tasman Rylot, which I really need to start looking at Rylots. When they pick a Rylot, you need to look right away what they are picking, because if they pick a Rylot and it has Violet Tasman, you want to try to go for them early because they don't have as much evasion as like a Moonlight Dreamblade one, so it's good to go on them early. I know this guy I think has a Vivian actually. But we are going to go A Tau and F10A because I don't want to give him the control team. Oh, man. Yes, come times. But overall, like you guys see that most of the times it's like you don't see a lot of cleave teams. Like it's mostly control teams at this point. Lilius is actually a really good pick here. Alright. I can't go SSB because he could actually go Last Rider Crawl, and he also has the F Flurry for it. I kind of want to go a Bruiser. Could go Ravi, but Cerise being there is not great for me. Let's go Apocalypse Ravi, actually. Or should we just go Rylet? Actually, let's just go Rylet. Because Rylet could actually mess up our team pretty hard here. I'm not modeling. I'm actually a lot more okay now with RTA. I've gotten used to a lot of the BS. Ooh, spicy. I'm trying to think who I want to ban first. I might just ban the Biceria. Let me think. Seaside's good here too. What do I ban? I need to ban either F Flurry, Sage Ball, or Biceria. Biceria 100% kills my Rylet. F Flurry most likely also kills my Rylet. Sage could sleep me after her. I think I actually want to go for the Biceria. Oof, we're gonna get slept though. We'll see, because if I can get Flurry, has to decide who he wants to go on. Yeah, he has to go on Rylet, get rid of Rylet early, or he has to go on Fairy Tail. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he does have to decide, because the Sage Ball doesn't cut in the middle. So he has to decide who he birds here. Who do you bird? F10 or do you bird the F10? Yeah, that's a good choice. Just deal with Rylet later. Sleep here. Maybe we get the 15% with the Lilius. No luck. And then he gets a good S3 right here. And it's probably gonna hit a Rylet, watch. Oh, he didn't go for the S3. I'm surprised. And let's go on this. Because that Flurry is the main way he's going to beat me. My F10 is 263 speed. I need to reforge the helmet to make her 265. Man, how come all these people always get the good RNG against me, bro? He's gonna sleep with Lilias right here. RIP. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, was he waiting for that? Or he just doesn't want to wake up the seaside. That's probably why, actually. You have to stun the Lilias, right? Yeah. Which means I get at least one S2 with I think we can just kill the T-Serum though. I don't think my Rylet solos this though. Sadly. He's just gonna run circles around me. That's the problem. Like this he's just waiting for F Flurry to cycle me out. We didn't kill the F Flurry in time, so we're just gonna lose now. To the fact we're actually gonna lose to just getting overwhelmed by control. He's gonna soul burn right here with the F Flurry. He's holding on to the S3 from the Cerise. He's holding on to that right now, right? He's gonna hold on to that. He's gonna soul burn right here with fucking F Flurry. Actually, if he does it here though, I get it back. Does he still do it? He has the souls for it. Does he just go on Rylet just to deny me the? Well, we're gonna get evasion back here. See, here's the thing. You want to hit my Rylet before Cerise was out of stealth. That's what I would have done personally. All right, we need to hit the F Clury here. That's the only way we win. Hit F Clury. Nope. Oh, my. I think he's gonna cycle too fast before he gets to S3. He has to hit me here. Nice. Nice. Do we solo here? No way, right? No way we solo. He's gonna S3 here and beat me down. Soul burn, S3, we lose. No, we lose. We had to hit the F Clury. We lose. He's just gonna lab me. Yep. Right here's the lap. Yep. Resist. Yep. Looks all about right, dude. Oh, that sucks, dude. That actually sucks. I had to kill the Falconeer Clury earlier and we didn't. That was so close. We needed to kill the F Clury. That's the only unit we needed to kill. We hit the Sage Ball. We hit the Cerise. And we didn't hit the F Clury. As long as we hit the F Clury, we won. Because another S3 from Riley would have killed the F Clury at that point in Frenzy. We also, like, getting a blind at any point, getting Moonlight Dreamblade at any point would have won us a fight. There was a lot of ways we could have won, but, like, it's Riley, dude. Fun fact, though, I probably could have won if I Molagored his S1. It's missing 15% damage, so I guess there's that. Could have been just enough damage to keep him alive for one more turn. I really need to Molagora that S3, dude. Or that S1. I keep forgetting to do it. And it's killing me. I wonder if he'll first pick Ryler or F Clury. Oh, he's just going tank and spank. I thought we were going to see something spicy. Let's take away the tie win. Oh, is that why he banned the Estene? Is he gonna go all single target DPS? Yeah, I think he's going all DPS team. Operator Sigrid. I don't want him to grab the Rylet, because the Rylet works way too well in his team. That's a really good pick from him too. We can either ignore the RB, go Emo Haste. I could do this and bend it by Saria, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, let's put it here. And we should cut the Operator Sigrid after the Assassin Sid goes, which should secure us an F10 and S3. Hopefully. And if we get an F10 and S3, I think we're in good shape. He doesn't have soul, so he's not going to kill, I don't think. Maybe with the OP Sig, though. Holy crap, I take it back. You need to land this, H-Ball. You need to land this on the... Okay, you landed it. Good job. I'm sweating, dude. That was... Damn. We lose F10 though, which kind of sucks, actually. Let's get rid of RB now so we can A-tie win S3. Hey, thanks, Gordon. Alright, let's see it. Let's do it early. Gets basket but has no souls, right? should not kill my A-tie win. Unless it's a godlike RB. Of course you hit the Rylet. That's expected. Right? Hopefully we can land some stuns here. I just need to go for the silence here. Dude, our Rylet always doesn't function, dude. That's the problem. And I think this RB is just gonna lap us. Alright, can we kill the RB? I actually think we can. Damn. Nice. I think we win. I don't think this Last Rider Croc can solo. He hadn't S3'd yet. Interesting. Alright, who wins? Sage Ball? Or Last Rider Croc? Place your bets now, everybody. Who do y'all think wins? That's doing some nice damage, you know? We have to use it now, early. Oh, I should have waited for the souls. I'm stupid. I should have waited for the souls. I just threw. I should have waited for souls. I'm stupid. I actually might have lost because of that. Actually, JK, does it even matter, dude? Does it even matter, dude? Does it even matter? Wait. Oh, we didn't get to be toxic. We didn't get to be toxic. Doesn't even matter. Oh, that was stupid. Sage Ball's dumb sometimes. But we did good today. Sleep to death, yeah, dude. And I love Sage Ball, dude. Especially against aggressive teams. People sleep on him all the time, dude. I didn't get to be toxic. Every time I fight a Last Rider Crawl RB user, I always spam the Ross emo before I beat them. Because I think Last Rider Crawl and RB teams are stupid and disgusting. So I always do the last laughing emo whenever I go against those teams. But especially when they get double gab, that's when I do it for sure. I hope so. There's a good chance. It would be around the time that it'd be Cerise. But alright, y'all. I do have to go to sleep today. I streamed an hour extra than I intended to. I hope you enjoyed. As far as Politis, I'll be making a video with more concise thoughts. Cleave is not going to be in a great spot. It already wasn't in a good spot. And this just puts Cleave in a really bad place right now. Traditional Cleave. I think hybrid Cleave compositions are still going to be okay. But Politis is going to be a good unit to have in the long run. She can do a lot. She can be used in several different team compositions. And she counters a lot of units. And it's going to be pretty good in arena. If you have the resources, I would try to go for it. But just know that there is a good chance that Cerise or Danny are right around the corner. So just remember that if you're free to play. You can wait till the announcements to see who's coming up next. We are getting really close to Valentine's week, and I expect them to release something special. And usually, their limited rerun / new units are every 2 months. At least that's what they did last year. They may change that this year. And last limited was F10A in like mid to late December. So it makes sense for the next one to be like mid-February, which would be around Valentine's Day. Like that week or so, like maybe that Wednesday afterwards. So I would wait till at least the stream to see what's coming next before you pull for Politis, but I think it's good to have her. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. We have a lot more good stuff coming up in the future. We should be doing viewer battles this week. I want to see how strong you guys have gotten. get to test out a little bit of my unit since you guys have started seeing that I'm an F10 abuser. It's getting a good time. But that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.